How you doing? This coffee break with Jimmy, and we want to talk about our BBB, our big beautiful bill. Apparently, it's going to get signed tomorrow. It went through Congress and went through all the steps of the House of Representatives. It was voted in. Then it went to the Senate, and of course, J.D. Vance had to come in and break the tie and make it 51-50. But it got voted in the Senate, and then went through the House, and now the House has approved it. So Trump will sign the big, beautiful bill tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. And it looks like, the Democrats use the same tactics that they say. Well, they want to end Medicare and Medicaid, and they want to end Social Security, and they're going to take all this away from everybody. They're going to tax the poor, and they're going to give tax breaks to the millionaires. It used to be billionaires. Now there's billionaires. So, but they use the same language all the time because they really don't have anything else to talk about. And they don't have anything to contribute to this big, beautiful bill. But I see it as, okay, they say there's going to be more money going to be spent as far as $1.6 trillion extra or something to that effect. It might be a little bit more. But you know the old adage, you got to spend money to make money. And I think that that spending money is kind of like the rule of 72, how money doubles, how it works out. It's going to contribute to the economy. And when it contributes to the economy, spending the money, and whether it be military or whether it be, just on our economy here in the States here, or maybe abroad. But it's going to make money. And, we got tariffs going to be coming in. There's a lot of money coming in. We're saving money. Doge is saving us money, like a USAID and different things. All this stuff has been going on since Trump's been in office. And so the last 6 months, President Donald Trump, has done more in the last 6 months than Joe Biden did. And then, I said that when he was in there for 3 months. President Trump has done more than President Biden ever did, and now he's trying to criticize Trump, and he's got nowhere to criticize. He's got nothing to criticize him about. But anyhow, so that's going to get signed tomorrow on the 4th of July, and we bombed Iran. The bunker busters. We took their capability of spinning the uranium to make nuclear weapons. And some say it wasn't supposed to be for nuclear weapons. They're going to do for power. That wasn't the case, and everybody knows that, or else they wouldn't have put it in bunkers, so many hundreds of feet below the deck, below the surface. So they took their capability away. They got Israel and Iran to have a ceasefire. Now if they can get a ceasefire in Ukraine with Russia, that would be great. But apparently there's a ceasefire also in Gaza with Israel. So things are moving in the right direction. I see other countries join the Abraham Accords and making the Middle East a lot more peaceful, especially if Iran comes into the fold. Now, whether they bring in the Crown Prince of Iran, who's been exiled for 46 years now, they bring him back in, and he says he's got some ideas to make Iran a better country, and he doesn't want any part of it. He wants as far other than helping Iran and the Iranians out to get their country back on track, because I guess Iran was more left-leaning at the time, right-leaning at the time, and they were more like the West, and basically, if Iran got back to that and they got a democracy over there, Iran would probably be a better country for the people there of Iran. And that's what it's all about. It's the people of Iran. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks unless we can all get along better now because of the mullahs being taken out of power. So all that stuff is going to happen eventually. With Donald Trump at the helm, a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of is happening here for the United States, happening worldwide, and other countries. They're wanting to make deals with President Trump. They're wanting to make deals with the United States, I should say, and trade deals and so on. And this all is going to be for more of a peaceful world. Now, the Biden administration didn't do anything. All they were worried about, the Biden administration and the people that were affiliated with the Biden administration, all they were worried about is power and money. Trump has that, and he doesn't even use it. I mean, he has that naturally with his own, as being a businessman. He's got power and he's got money, and he can live the rest of his life and easily. But he really loves his country. He really loves the people of America. And I mean, that's why, I mean, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. In fact, I'm going to watch that here in a few minutes. He's going to do he's going to have a rally there in Iowa. And I can't wait to see what happens there, because he's going to be talking about the BBB, the big, beautiful bill, and how it's going to do and how it's going to help out everybody. We're not going to get rid of Medicare or Medicaid. We're not going to get rid of Social Security. It's going to strengthen those things. Those particular items are going to be strengthened, Social Security and Medicare. But the Democrats keep trying to tell you, steer you differently. Well, if you haven't noticed, this has been going on for a number of years, especially here in California. I'm from California. And all this stuff's been going on in California for so long. It's just, California, open your eyes. Open your eyes. See what the Democratic Party has done to us. The fifth largest economy in the world, right here in California. And we're not acting like things aren't. I mean, we could talk about the bullet train was, I don't know how many billions. It was $6 billion or something it was originally going to cost us. And now it's over $30 billion. They haven't laid 1 foot of track yet. And they're not going from L.A. It's not between L.A. and San Francisco. It's right now, it's between Bakersfield and Merced. So that's been a big waste of money. And that's all Gavin Newsom on his watch. So, America, please, if he runs for president, don't even look at him. Gavin Newsom, he can talk a big game. He can, he combs his hair. I don't even like the way he combs his hair, but it doesn't really matter. The guy is just, he's been a terrible governor. And hopefully the state of California, we can get somebody on the Republican side that can straighten this state out, because look what Donald Trump has done to the United States. He has straightened the United States out. And I think if we got a good businessman like President Trump to lead the state of California, and I'm sure President Trump has a few people that he knows here in the state of California that can do something for us. So let's kind of hope for that. And I mean, it can only get better. But Democrats, others, independents, you have to open your eyes. This socialism thing, like this guy running for mayor in New York City, that's not going to work. Come on, socialism doesn't work. And that's really, you can call it communism. That's never worked. As the countries, you can go back to all the countries that are socialist countries and communist countries. They have never worked for the people. Maybe for a few elites in each country, maybe those guys, the oligarchs, the wealthy people of those countries, maybe it works for them. But it doesn't work for the regular people. And I think if, ask Iranians how it's worked for them and how the mullahs have been in control of that area since. And state-sponsored terrorism, that's what they've been. So let's get behind Trump. I'm behind Trump 100%. And let's see where he goes from here. I mean, it seems like every day there's something new and exciting that Trump is doing, or something that he's working on has gotten better. And I mean, come on, he bombed the bunker busters in Iran. Nobody knew about it. He got in and got out with the B-2 bombers. No one got hurt except for whoever was where the bunker busters went in and destroyed that area. And I believe it was all destroyed. I think everybody believes that. Some say it wasn't, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But they did get a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. So there's been some positive things, and let's take the positives and run with it, okay? So anyhow, please subscribe, hit the like button, share, hit the notification bell so next time I'm on, you can pull me up. And I hope you like my Iwo Jima flag behind me. That's It's a new one here. Well, I've had it here on different podcasts, but I got it behind me today, and I kind of like it. So we'll see you next time on Coffee Break with Jimmy. Thank you.